penalty to Russia.
Go back.
No time to catch her breath. Seredina getting on with it. There's Turkova, the try-scoring machine for Russia. Does well to get the pass away. Back to Turkova. She just needs an inch of space, this one. And Flood gets back to make the hit. Ball's still there for Russia. Options all on this left-hand side as Bobkova looks for the feed of Hamidova. Hamidova's going to score the opener in Sydney. Flood looking to go left. Options both sides. Stacey Flood carrying the two hands. Mulhall on the outside again. Thought about the pass. Skips away though. Delayed at Murphy Crowe over the halfway line. Tries the handoff and gets the handoff. Amy Lee Murphy Crowe to level things up for Ireland right on the half-time buzzer. Opportunity here to take the lead for the first time in the game. Scrum. Flood picks it off the deck, trying to use her power. 5 metres out. Swallowed up in the tackle by Christina Seredina. And should be there for Baxter. It is there for Baxter. Ireland to go right. Mulhall trying to back herself. She's not strong enough to get through the tackle, but she is aware to keep that ball alive. Fitzhenry. Russia making the hits. Hamidova straight in there. Turnover ball. Brilliant strength as well. Bobkova has to give the pass away. Mikaltseva out to the speedster Turkova, and off she goes. This is going to be a fascinating battle. Turkova against Murphy Crowe. Turkova says, see you next time. Over the halfway, over the 10, and they won't stop her from there. This is going to be the half century of tries. Number 50. Don't like to deal with that style.
Yeah.
And they've struggled to contain Fiji. If they can approach this game, they might make it 5, but here is the danger strike runner. Turkova on the outside, can't go past Ravisa. What a tackle that was, but what an offload to Mikaltseva! What a disruption, isn't it, for Fiji?
Yes. Set.
It doesn't play to their strengths, and it does actually just play into Russian hands. They like the structured game. As Seredina takes it off the back, and off she goes! Christina sits. Get the defeat. Inside back line pretty deep here for Fiji, but off goes the captain. Gets the pass to Riwai. This is better from Fiji. A lot more intent in this attack to Ravisa. Oh, lovely offload, and equally good support from Naima Sai. Finally, Fiji have the penalty. Quick tap from the captain. Russia weren't back 10. Chance for the corner here. Tackle has to go in. It is the offload. Russia. Fiji release on the ground. Ball still available. Nothing wrong with that, says the referee. Nayo and Basali again takes a bounce before Sabu takes it into Ravisa in the corner. Ravisa!
Yes.
Hamidova's out wide.
Give it to Hamidova. Here she is. Bobkova with a dummy switch and then trying to get it away from the tackle. Down she goes, back on her feet. Hamidova takes it off her. Is there a winner in this game? Not so far. Lushina, nice hands to pick it off the deck. Now, Mikaltseva, the captain, on the outside. You know who? It's you know who! Turkova for Russia! 51 tries. And she won't get a more important one than that to win the game. Turkova, she only needs...
Star for Canada today, Brittany Benn.
Off the quick tap, they look down the right edge of the Russian defence. A nice inside ball, Green Shields. It's a slow recycle. Now Brittany Benn, very formidable. Takes 2 defenders to bring Benn to the ground. Crossley plays halfback. Now Maleshi trying to draw and pass. Green Shields coming in on the inside, 7 metres out now. Canada to pick and go. Too good, Canada with. So the top right of your screen's a 4-2 split for Russia. They shape to go left and they've come to the right side. Crossley with the tackle. Russia with the recycle. Now Kamidova, formidable player with the ball, strong and run down from behind by Green Shields. Russia will lever, and now Bobkova taking Canada on the outside. Bobkova, well, you can't. Landry, Abs with a tip on the left side. Green Shields defence from Russia. 6 on 7. Oh, good tackle. Landry forcing a loose pass, and now Canada in possession, 7 metres out in front of the post. Nice finish. Sardina. Russia, nice little wrap around. 1-on-1 with the sweeper. Is going to try and take her on the outside. What a play. What a try, and what a great... Peppers, and what a tournament she had here in 2017. A thrilling final that USA were able to contest against Canada, as Russia, from inside their own quarter, the defence normally pretty solid, and what a run from Strakova. She's probably close to the fastest athlete at this tournament. One mismatch against Gray, and her speed on the outside is... The Suday observations from the American coach were pretty obvious. Give the ball to Tapper.
Earlier.
Straight, no,
Strakova, 1-on-1, back on the inside.
Knock on each other.
So this is an advantage. Well, it's over now for Russia. Bob Kova. Kamadova. She is a terrific player. She has been such a force, such a consistent performer for the Russian team. And USA will receive the ball again. They've been able to make no impression on the defence at all. Tapper. Again, they don't give the ball to her early. Going through the middle. So Tapper's forced to go to the ruck and protect the ball.
One inch over.
Now they're a chance. USA, the defence for Russia, able to adjust. Some power through the middle from Hope Rogers, who gets over the advantage line strong. Thought about an offload, couldn't free it up.
Stay back, stay back.
America, all they need to do is shift the ball to the left. And finally the try comes under the post. He makes the occasional appearance in the sevens. And a short restart, and Moldova missed it, and it's all looked good. And a nice reclaim and a fortuitous.
Ooh, Russia.
Weight's got off.
So that potentially Strakova away from the first defender.
Leave it now. Step
She
back,
commits
step
3 to the contact though, Strakova. Now, Hamadova in the middle. A little half break from her, then gets the ball away. 10 seconds on the clock for Russia. And a penalty.
back. Tackle assist, release first.
So how big now that mistake that USA made in possession of the ball with field position. And Russia will advance to the semi-final.
What can Australia deliver here? Kazlik pops it in. They go to the short side. It's a one-on-one for Tonagato. Good defence from Russia. It's Seradina who puts down Tonagato for Parry. Over to Politi with a headband, bandaged up, and back inside for Cherry. Cherry in turn to Sykes. Nice defence from Russia, edging Australia back towards their line. Trouble now though as Politi looks to open up for Quirk on the switch. That's play on. It's gone back. No problems for Australia. And now Kazlik tries to tidy it up.
Leave it now. Leave it now.
Can't do so, and Russia will come away with this.
Leave it.
Couple of jitters and some good defence from Russia. Shut down Australia on that occasion. Nikoltsova delays the switch. Parry overruns it on the outside. It frees up some room for Strakova. Now with Peristiak. Across the park they come. It's loose from Russia. Quirk forces the error. Now Sykes. Got a lovely passing game this time round. That'll be play on. It's off the boot. And Parry tidies up for Australia. Tonagato holds it up for Cherry. And Cherry! Who else for Australia?
So great
space. Like similar to Shannon Parry, Shani Williams.
Goes quickly for Quirk. Quirk to Parry. Parry for Sykes. Here's Cherry sitting a little wider. It's a skip ball across to Tonegato. One-on-one. Tonegato goes in. Spins out. Still going Tonegato. Inches short. Australia looking for back-to-back tries here. Across the face of Parry for Quirk. Quirk, little bobble. Looks for a settler. Snaps it back to the short side. If Sykes could have gone one more, they had Russia cooked. Now to the open with Quirk. Quirk switching with Kazlik, gets it away for Parry. That looks forward, play on's a call. Sykes, hands will do it here. Cherry with Tonegato outside. It's a 1-2. They tap and go through Kazlik. She sees space. Charlotte Kazlik right up the middle. You cannot go to sleep when still yet to concede a try in their home tournament. That looked to be forward. Play on is the call. Cassie Staples gets you linked here with Sykes and Williams. Sykes for Kazlik. Kazlik, Quirk, Quirk, Detoy. Tonegato out wide. Nice drift defence. Now the switch for Tonegato. Tonegato slaps off one. It comes back to the open side. Sykes. Williams calling for it. Out to her left. Lovely weight on the ball there from Emma Sykes. It gives the co-captain, Shani Williams, to truck it up. She looks to free the ball for Staples, and Staples goes back and keeps it in very well. Tidy work. Kazlik again. Shapes and delivers for Sykes. Grubbers ahead for herself. Now Staples! Staples for the match win! Up they go. Commodova comes down with it. Now the shuffle across the park. Can Australia keep them scoreless? They're heading across park, and now the switch late to Bruvleva. Quirk up in the midfield. Full game for Quirk, no breaks for Alicia Quirk in the 10 jersey. Now they go across through Commodova. Staples looks to go low. I don't think they'll catch this woman. Or will they? Kazlik. Oh, it's beautiful. The pass is two, though. And they're still alive here, Russia. It'll make no difference to who's going through to the big one in Sydney. But it would certainly look impressive if Australia can shut out another team. Big shot from Kazlik. They're all aiming up here, the Aussie big names. Trouble, Quirk! Says thank you very much. I've done it all day indeed.
They win the penalty. Brittany Baird at the line. Moleshi quickly on now for Green Shields. Very good try scoring form. Green Shields. She continues this. First touch. Great carry from Brittany Baird. 7 metres out now. Canada looking for the bronze medal to add to the gold they got in 2017. They're out on the edge. Unmarked. What a play. Consistently among our top performers. Every game and every tournament. And look at the pressure from Canada on the kick from Hannah Darling. Russia have the ball, but they've got to start from deep inside their own half. Hamadova offloads the ball in the tackle. Now they're a chance. Bystrova, left foot step. First touch of the ball, Bystrova. And a brilliant try from Canada.
This at the Sydney Sevens.
Crossley. No pressure from the Russian chasers on Crossley, so she returns the ball for 10 metres, going to be tackled 5 metres short. Jennifer Kish is out there now as well, and they immediately challenge the edge defence of Russia again. A nice offload back on the inside. Landry, the captain, continues to play. So they're going to go, they've gone 60 metres in 2 phases now. Some variation from Brittany Baird, a kick along the ground, she secures it. Doesn't knock it on, the referee's happy. Kish, back on the inside. Tip on now for Nicholas. Now Landry comes back towards the short side. A late inside ball, Darling. Desperate defence from Russia. 7 metres out. Landry. Ben at the line, a late ball, great line. Russia with a ball over the top. Strokova, she's Russia's prolific try scorer on the edge. And it's a fortuitous catch on the inside from Bobkova. Not held. Now she goes to ground. Now Pristiak with a little half break, a nice ball. They need to try to keep this ball alive, Russia. Now they're a chance, Pestrova. Got Hamadova on the outside. Strong, powerful run, Bobkova. Now she's at the ground. Pestrova now with a pick and go. Russia, they've got Canada reeling backwards now. Pristiak with a bit of a show. And a go, yes!
That's why penalty was given.
Nicholas for Kish on the wraparound. Nicholas. Landry. Ben. Ben runs lateral to the outside. Holds the ball up. Greenshields with a right foot step. Tackled on the 5 metre line. Watch him, Roy. At the line. Good contact in the tackle from Hamadova. Ben, Jennifer Kip.
No.
Crossley sits down. Olivia Epps. Let's come on. They need to try quickly. Brittany Ben with a nice tackle. Bringing the defender. Now some hustle from Watcham Roy. This defence from Canada. Every bit as good as their attack in the first half. Now they advance. Ben, the chip and chase. It's just going to concede. Possession for Maleshi. Ball back on the inside. Greenshield straightens up. Not held by the first defender. Not held by the second. 17 for Russia. An enormous market for the growth and development of our game. They take away a credible 4th position away from Sydney. And Maleshi, one loose pass. Canada.